a.k.a. Desirant. It's warm in here. I've only been in it for a few seconds. Happy Friday through Thursday. And yes, the tag is still on here. And I'm not one of those people that's going to bring it back anyway, but roar. Woof. I don't know. I think it's a werewolf, right? Happy. Like I said that already, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Happy Friday through Thursday. Night, morning, afternoon, and evening. Tonight's gonna be a spooktacular one. I don't say it quite frankly. People tell me. People tell me. I would never say it otherwise. So I'm a werewolf. As Desirant, I guess. I don't say it. People tell me. Oh, this thing is too damn hot. Oh, man. How much did I pay for this son of a bitch? Of course. It's not actually on there. Howling Big Bad Wolf. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, that's gonna... I'm not gonna throw it away. It's good for next year yet, let's be honest. Quite frankly, I would never say it. People tell me. People tell me. The only thing scarier than this mug right here is a liberal in the wild these days. Who knows what unhinged bullshit they're gonna actually say and spew. This is going to be a fun one and a pretty short one. Unless I get some fun comments, then I get to talk about it. Oh, Des with comments. You don't say. I do say. I mean, Megatron here is actually pretty dressed up. I mean, he looks pretty legit. Robots in disguise. Woo! And yes, I always have props on the desk. Never know when I'm going to need them. Really didn't need them, but I used them anyway. So let's talk about the origins of Halloween. And I'm going to be scrolling through this for the stuff that actually matters because it's like a lot of words that don't really matter. And then I'm going to tell you, okay, I'm going to, there we go. Drawing Halloween, there we go. Origin. There we go. Perfect. Let's do this now. The origin of Halloween is first off, one of the questions is, what is the origin of Halloween? Halloween, because it's between two things. It's what's so left up. It's between pagans and Christendom. So one of the question is Halloween a pagan holiday? Because Halloween is at the same time of the year as a Samian, whatever, pronounced as Samhain. Some have argued Halloween has roots in the pagan holiday. Festive that translates to summer's end, marks the harvest. Well, see, that shit actually makes sense. Let's be honest. That shit does make sense. But to do a lot of... First, the original All Saints and All Hallows Day was held in May, which is not the same time. Oh, son of a bitch. I did not know that part. I wonder why they moved it to November 1st and 2nd then. Like I said, I'm just... Oh, here we go. This was a good one. What pagan activities are associated with Halloween? Well, activities like tarot readings, ghost stories, and dressing up in costumes may seem like harmless fun. I'll be getting into that a little bit later, why I actually enjoy Halloween. It's important to reflect on their origins and consider how they align with our faith. Tarot or oracle readings, for instance, are often used to seek guidance for the future, but these practices stem from the divine. Practice that the Bible warns against. It's divination. I hate reading. That's why everything is up here. I just do notes. I'm just doing this because I want to know the whole origins of the whole thing. Come on. The fact, eventually in the future, how's it going? By the way, for the people who are watching, I always say if you enjoy this content, please subscribe, hit the like, notification bell, all that fun stuff. Hell, people do ghost stories around a campfire. That's one thing that actually bugs me. Are there Christians theme associated with Halloween? Like, this is my first time reading over this shit, so I'm just going over it like you are, you know. So the question is, are there Christian theme associated with Halloween? Some of the more death or demon-oriented aspects of Halloween are rooted not in celebrating evil, but rather exercising it. So the priest comes in. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna. First and foremost, I'm gonna talk about Halloween because you know what? I actually enjoy this holiday. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, damn right. That's how otherwise people forget. The fact is, I want to tell you the reason why I actually enjoy Halloween. Halloween, except for back in '91, I'm from Minnesota. If you're from the Midwest, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We had that freaking snowstorm where we actually, from October 31st, Halloween, it was winter already. I want to talk about that for a beat. That was horse shit because I didn't get to go trick or treating at all whatsoever. It's like bloody hell, bloody freaking hell. When it comes down to it, Halloween's always been a fun one. The fact is, if you do it the way it's supposed to be meant, aka not summoning demons, not doing spells, just having fun going to usually you go to a party on the weekend, right? You're just dressing up this time. The fact is, Halloween was made for the good girls to actually go slutty. I'm not saying complete sluts, but for them to have fun. And the guys are like, huh, damn. And it's harmless fun. And the fact is, like tonight I usually bowl on Friday nights. I didn't. I actually got a sub. And we always have a tradition in our family. We went to get some Dairy Queen, brought it home here. And I sat by the table, so I didn't see a lot of it. But the fact is, if certain people would have been around yet, I would have went bowling tonight. But being that it's the first time and then it's Friday night where I bowl, I need to get a sub. I was like, I want to be home for this. It's a tradition where I know the kids that actually come here that are not family, that they remember that house. I wanted to make sure the lights were on this house. Like I said, I was at the table, so I'm not a perv. Because I know some of you out there, motherfuckers out there, will say, oh, Dez is a pervert. No. I'm complete opposite of that. Yeah, dirty mind, once in a while, yes. But that's everybody. The fact is, I told my sister straight out, I can't have the light out for this one. Just because it's Friday. It's one of those things where these kids remember certain houses. And ours is always eating Dairy Queen and having a blizzard. It's actually kind of funny. Halloween, when you got the extreme people that say that this holiday is evil, they only think of the evil that's going on in the world. There's also good things that come from this holiday. Spending time with family and friends. That's what we did back in the day when we were younger. We went trick-or-treating our neighbors, and it was fun. Damn right we had a lot of fun. When people always have to think of the negative all the fucking time, what kind of life is that? I am not going to be one of those that says you can't celebrate Halloween. I'm not going to be one of those people that says, oh, that's a demon holiday. No. You make it as you will. If you're going to do spells and shit like that, completely different story. But if you're just having fun with family and friends, there's nothing wrong with this holiday. You know, I've watched many of good TikTok. First off, I'm not part of TikTok. I think it's gay. But they also do the stuff on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but on Instagram as well, so I get to see their stuff on there. And when they say it's you celebrate Halloween, that's a demon's holiday. I'm like, you guys do not see the point. Nice. Good times. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. A lot of good venison on that one. I'll be doing my deer hunt next weekend. Great times. How about hell? That's the thing about Halloween. It's the next thing is freaking hunting season. But when it's an innocent holiday for kids, by the way, be careful. The fentanyl scare could be real. The fentanyl scare could actually be real. Especially in the major cities that are liberals that want to harm MAGA families. That's one of the things that we should be talking about. Since this past year, we've learned a lot. And with Halloween today, is there a way you can actually make sure that doesn't have fentanyl in it? Is there a way of testing it? It's I'm looking forward to that, actually. I'm looking forward to that one. Is there a way where we can test for fentanyl? Because this whole shitting thing is crazy. We used to be able to sing Kumbaya and all that stuff, the left versus rights, where we were actually we were at odds. But nowadays, since the whole Charlie Kirk debacle, the left is celebrating his death, and the right is saying, what the hell is wrong with you? What in the fuck is wrong with you? There is liberals actually dressing like Charlie Kirk the day that he was killed. Having a Charlie Kirk shirt on, and like red dye, whatever, around his neck and everything. It's like, you sick motherfuckers. But you know what? First and foremost, I want to see all those son of a bitches lose their jobs, number one. Number two, I want to make sure their time is also met. There is no reason to celebrate somebody's death. Even, I'll be honest, if I had been around the day Hitler would have died, I would have actually said a prayer. He's an evil piece of shit. Hell, when Saddam Hussein was killed, my brother and I, we were playing cards with two other guys, and we were looking at each other. Well, doesn't make it actually right. First off, they were celebrating it. It's like, first off, death is death. Never celebrate somebody's demise. Number one, could be the most evil person in the world. But the fact is, we told them we're not sure who's going to be there next. Who's going to be the next leader, next dictator. He might have been the good one that actually was keeping everything in line. Getting back to the whole Charlie Kirk thing, because I don't want to keep fricking going back and forth. These assholes need to be pictured and sent to their jobs. The jobs can decide what they want to do. Mocking somebody's death is intolerable. I'm hoping any place of business fires their ass, because otherwise, if they don't, I'm hoping they lose business. It's just like a Dylan Mulvaney thing. Let's be honest. By the way, I'm still looking forward to the pictures of that deer. It's going to be quite frankly, it'll be a fantastic rack. Big rack. Oh, man. I can't wait to hear your story. But before, because this is going to be a short one, because I still plan on going live on Instagram for a beat. And then I get to go to bloody hell again on tomorrow. Fun times. Before I end this one, I'm not sure how you can make sure their candy is safe. Back in the day, you had to worry about freaking little razors in the candy. And now you got to worry about fentanyl? Now you got to worry about fentanyl. That is pretty screwed up. Yeah, the origin part sucked. I suck at reading. I hate it. It's like, it's like, that's why I do notes. I should have taken some notes of the whole thing, but I wasn't even going to go live on the YouTube tonight at all, but I was like, screw it. Might as well. The worst that can happen is I look like a dumbass. But I think I'm done here for the night. I'm going to be going live again tomorrow night on here. I'm not sure the topic at hand. There's always something to talk about, let's be honest. But until tomorrow night, I'm not sure the time. Probably between 9 and 10, I'm guessing. Like I said, don't know the topic at hand. I have to do some stuff to look up. Nothing else. I always go to CNN's, their network, because they always have plenty of things to bitch about. And I'm like, ooh, I got something to talk about now. The government shutdown is kind of like at a standstill right now. The BT stuff, I could talk about that because maybe there'll be stuff on there to talk about because tomorrow is not May 1st. It's November 1st, which means it's the first day where they don't get their EBTs. They don't get their good stuff. They don't get their foods. Hey, Democrats. Hey, Chuck Schumer. Uns. All it does is for you to actually say, yes, we'll come back to going, back to work. Chuck Schumer, go fuck yourself. And to the Democrats, seriously, you're losers and you're suckers. That's what I think about the shutdown. You are the problem, Democrats. You can fix it. Go fuck yourself. And I love doing this. I love trolling the left. I wish there was more people on here so I could troll them. The left. Sad part is I'm not even drunk. See, this is the sober version of Des. Oh, man. Once again, I love you guys. And I appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace out like always. Happy holidays.